Hi family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're well, I hope you're great, and I hope you are ready for this ball of energy. Like today I'm so energized, like I'm within, plus I'm proud of how I did my hair, although it looks a bit funny. And my younger sister's calling me, but I won't answer because I am busy. I'm booked and I'm busy. Okay. So anyway, let's talk about board courses and let's talk about when I got my results. I think sharing about how I got my results and everything else is important because I'm still not okay to this day. Like it's been a year, but I'm still not okay. So let's talk about board courses. I did okay. Let's start here. A board course is designed to equip you to better prepare yourself for ITC. So it is sort of like your varsity refresher. You know, like you refresh your CTA knowledge or undergrad knowledge to better prepare for ITC. So obviously it costs money and it is expensive. So if you don't have the funds, I believe you can still make it. You know, you can still do you can still use your CTA material, download previous what's this previous uh, exam papers online on the Psycha website, and yeah, and consult with your peers. So if you don't understand something, you can always text someone you were probably maybe in class with or someone you're close to, that can better assist you if you don't have the funds. But if you do have the funds, I think it is a great program to be on, and it is helpful as well. So I did my podcast with Endunamo. So I will talk to that, and I don't want it to sound biased. The other podcast that I have interacted with is the UJ podcast because my firm works with them. So we did have this one day where the lecturers came and they like sort of went through exam technique and all of that, but I didn't take up that podcast, so I couldn't continue with that. I chose Endunamo because I've already said I have a relationship with MENEC, I have a relationship with FBS, financial management, management accounting, whatever you want to call it. I have a relationship with it. So, because I failed it, that's the reason why I failed CTA. My first attempt was because of the one thing I failed, which was MENEC, FBS, whatever you want to call it. So the reason why I went with Endunamo is because I knew that there's this particular lecturer. Shout out to Rendani. He's really good with MENEC. He can really explain concepts and they're easy to remember. And I don't know, he's just the best. And I've had experiences with other lecturers that do teach MENEC or FBS, but I feel like Rendani for me really worked and I just understood what he was saying. So what I didn't attend the contact classes. I don't even like contact classes in general. I prefer online classes because I can pause, I can rewind, I can fast forward. So unlike when you're in class, you can't pause a lecture, and I feel like sometimes maybe when you're in class, the questions that are being asked are not really relevant to what you like where you lack, and sometimes when you're in class, you might, I don't know, like concentration span might be low, so you might not ask the relevant questions. So I'd rather do everything online and then consult when I have to. So that's what I did. And like I said, I didn't go through all the material where I watched all the classes. When I attempted a question and I didn't understand it, I will refer to the video. That's it basically. And the other thing I liked about Endunamo, it was a built-in lecturer because you could WhatsApp the lecturer, you could email them, you could call them. But obviously you need to be respectful. You can't be calling a man or the mother of the house, like in the AMs or in the middle of the night. You need to be very respectful when it comes to that. You can call them during work hours, and you can WhatsApp them, email them. So that for me was great. And the other thing I liked was that would have mock boards. So they'll give us questions that we need to attempt at a particular time, and then we could scan them and then email it to them. Then they will mark it, comment, and then advise. I really liked that. I don't know if the other board courses do that, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah, that's the reason why I loved Endunamo. So while we are at it, in terms of board course, I did do my professional program last year. So I do have my certificate. Whoop whoop. Wow. So I did my professional program with APT, which is the UJ board course basically. So and at the time when I did my professional program, there were only two. It was only UCT and UJ. And recently Endunamo also joined the professional program crew. So if you are still doing like your professional program or working on that, I would advise you to check Endunamo out. It's really worth it. And to me, I'm just so proud of the brand that Endunamo is, and the fact that it is our fellow African brothers and sisters. I'm just so proud, and I'm so happy that I did my my board course with them. And I'm not saying this to say the other board courses are not good. I'm pretty sure they're good, hands down. I mean, hello, they produce the best as well. So it's just that I cannot speak about the UCT board course because I've never done it, and I cannot really talk about the UJ board course when it comes to ITC because I didn't do it. But I can talk about it when it comes to APT, which is the program you will do before you write your APC. So yeah, anyway, and the other board courses that are there for ITC, it's not just in Dunamo. There's other ones. There's CA training. There is Edge. I'm pretty sure the what's this other one? Um, okay, now I forgot the name, but it's the one I think Yvonne Stock, if I'm correct, is the director. She oh, that lady. I used to love her blogs when I was doing CTA first time around. She made it feel okay for me to fail sometimes because sometimes you're too hard on yourself. So there's just so many board courses to choose from. I believe that they have these programs because they are qualified to give out these programs, so they are good. So I'm just talking about my personal experience, and I enjoyed being part of the Indunamo program, and I passed. So there's a testimonial. Yeah, and this video is not sponsored by Indunamo. I'm not getting paid. I'm just saying that it really worked for me. And yeah, so on the I think I'm done talking about board courses. Make sure you get value for your money. That's very important because these things are expensive. So, oh, and another thing I forgot to mention, you have to pay for your board exam. So with your ITC or your APC, you need to pay for that exam. So when I wrote ITC, I think it was about 5 point something, almost 6,000. And then I had my board course. I don't remember how much the board course was, and I'm very grateful, and I feel privileged to work at a firm that covered the cost. And I know sometimes the company you work for or the firm you work for do not cover these costs, and you have to carry the cost. So it's very important that when you are doing your undergrad or honors, you try save where you can, and if it is possible, because I understand mint, so yeah. And so let's talk about when I got my results. I got my results on the 29th of March 2019. So what happened was, um, you normally get an email a week before or the week of reminding you that you're getting your results on Friday at 4. Ne? Mina, I'm here thinking 4 p.m. I'm gonna get that SMS. Um, Nothing less than nothing more, you know. So um, I remember I was at work. I left a bit early. I think I left around 1 or 2. And I'm at home. I'm chilling. I'm like, okay, like time feels like it's going slow when you're waiting for results. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like it takes forever to get to the time where results are released. So while I was waiting, okay, now it was like 4 p.m., like no SMS, like 4:01, 4:02, 4:03, nothing. I call my friend who was also waiting for results. I'm like, what's happening? Did Taka misplace my results or what? Because I haven't received my results. So I do have two phones. I have a smaller phone where normally I put my Telkom SIM card. So I called her with that small phone, and like the number that I normally use, and like whenever I register whatever I use is on this phone, right? So I'm on the phone talking to her, and she's also saying, okay, no, I also haven't received my results. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, like, yeah, we're just venting it. And then at 4:07, I get an SMS. I'm on the phone, I get an SMS. And then I'm screaming. Like, I'm screaming. I was happy. I passed. And then she's like, because she was using her, like, she doesn't have a popo. So she was using her phone. She was like, oh no, I also just received a message. Let me check my message and I'll call you back. I'm like, okay. So now I start calling my, well, we're not married at the time, my boyfriend. I'm like, oh, my past. I called my, okay, we played a prank on my mom though. I told my younger sister that I passed, but then I was like, okay, no, you need to play along. I'm gonna call mama and then tell her I failed. I called my mom. She almost cried, guys. I felt so bad. And I was like, yo, I didn't make. She was like, really? Yo, I'm so sorry, my baby. And I felt like for her, it hurt because of the whole CTA thing. She didn't want me to go through that again. So I'm like, oh, I'm kidding, I passed. Yo, she was so happy. I told my dad that I passed. And yeah. So I'm waiting for my friend to call back. Then eventually she calls me back. She's like, yo, bro, I failed. My heart broke. And I felt so bad because I was screaming and like over the moon because I got my results and I had passed and she didn't. I was just, yeah, it was like, it was a weird day for me. And then I asked her if she wanted me to come over, but she was like, no, she's fine. She just needs time to process everything. And besides that one friend, a few of my other friends and colleagues that I'm really close to also didn't make it. So I didn't feel like celebrating my results. I was just mad, because I felt like they also deserved it. Like, obviously everyone deserves passing, but it hits you more when it's your loved ones as well. So yeah, that's how I received my results. But the nice thing is that my friend attempted ITC again, June of last year, and she passed. So yeah, but it was a bit awkward. But the one thing I am grateful for is that my friends didn't make it awkward and they didn't make me feel guilty for passing, because apparently people do that. But and we got to celebrate afterwards, which was great. So yeah, that's my ITC story and journey. I don't know if there's anything that I've left out and you'd like to know. If that's the case, please just YouTube that. Please just comment down below and I will be sure to respond to the query. Yeah, so in the next video, I am going to share my friend's story because I sent her questions and she answered and everything else. However, she was uncomfortable with actually filming the video. She just said, although it's her story to tell, I can tell it. So yeah, with that being said, family, may grace, peace, and love be unto you. Bye. Mwah.